Working on my 2009 Chevy Cobalt, and I'm going to be replacing the cooling fan. The car currently has 351,204 miles. It's really hot out today and the car started overheating. So I'm going to be replacing the cooling fan. I happen to be near an AutoZone, so I'm going to run in here and see if they have the cooling fan in stock. Hopefully they do, because I'm about 40 miles from the house where I have a parts car where I'd have one for free, but I'd rather get this fixed. So let me run in here, grab the part, and get it up on ramps and throw this thing in. Alright, they did have the part in stock, and it's a Duralast. And here is the part number. Radiator fan assembly without controller. So I'm going to open this thing up real quick and slap it on. Fortunately, they had the part, and that saves me the hassle of trying to drive it home and having to overheat and things like that. So I'm going to find some place around the corner where I can slap this in real quick. It should only take about 20 minutes, but I really don't want to be doing it in this parking lot of AutoZone with all the traffic and the sun blaring down. So let me throw this in the trunk, find a better spot, and get this thing slapped in. I found this nice shaded area near the AutoZone, so I'm going to slap this in. About 40 miles from the house, so I'm gonna have to do this where the car is. I'm gonna pull this up on the ramps. I think there's 6 bolts holding these 2 brackets in, and slapping this Duralast AutoZone branded cooling fan. It's probably a Dorman part, which I don't really like, but you know, I needed it, so I'm gonna slap it in. It's cheaper than a tow. Okay, I do have the car in gear and the e-brake on, but I'm still gonna throw a couple rocks behind the tires. I don't really like doing this on the incline, but right here's the connector for the fan motor. You can't really see it real good, but it's right there, and you just push in and pull out. So we're going to pull this out through the bottom, and you remove these 2 brackets, one on this side, one on the other side. It's the same way you'd remove the radiator, and there's 3 13mm bolts on each side. All right, now to knock out the other side. Brackets do support your radiator, so you're gonna have to be careful. And then you just kind of twist that around to the side, pull. You just push up on it and it comes right out. Last thing holding it in is this connector, which is hard to get to from the top. So now I'm going to take it off now that this is down a little bit. There we go. Here is the old one. There's the connector, so you push down on that tab and it pulls right out, but it's really hard to get to from the top. And then here is the new one. All right, time to put this one in. And then I usually tie it all together. I usually bolt in the bolts before I set in the fan by pushing down on it, because you really need the support of these brackets to push down on the fan. Last thing we're going to do is line up the tabs on this fan. You just push down on it. All right, then plug in the connector. There we go. All right, just backed off the ramp. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. That is a gorgeous car right there.